Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Tribunal, noun, a court or forum of justice, any seat of judgment. Flagellant, noun and adjective, someone who whips themselves for religious discipline, a person who derives sexual pleasure from whipping or being whipped. They took their case to an immigration appeals tribunal. The tribunal found the defendant's behavior to have fallen substantially below university standards. The tribunal investigates and determines complaints which allege that public authorities have used covert techniques unlawfully. It is important that the tribunal has the flexibility to receive evidence in any form. Because one party did not act in good faith, the tribunal had the authority to allocate costs against the bad faith party. The tribunal focuses on the enablers of Israel's crimes. The focus is on us, citizens of the world, to be aware, educated, and take action against our governments and corporations. General courts-martial shall also have jurisdiction to try any person who by the law of war is subject to trial by a military tribunal and may adjudge any punishment permitted by the law of war. The Convention mandates a tribunal to adjudicate the ocean disputes of the United States. You would have to have a regular appropriation for a tribunal that would be part of the UN budget. An international criminal tribunal is not bound to defer to a domestic amnesty exile arrangement. There is only one supreme tribunal. It is the people themselves. Any NAFTA investor who alleges that a host government has breached an obligation of the investment chapter may convoke an arbitral tribunal to hear the matter. There were the Crusades and the Franciscan and flagellant movements. It cannot account for the transformation of Eva Peron from a pushy, selfish starlet to a flagellant taking on the suffering of an entire nation. If it would have freed her from pain, he would have hugged his own with the savage exultance of a flagellant. He allowed the quake in his legs to transmute into a kind of flagellant pleasure. He had given up a high position at the papal court to lead the life of a flagellant and barefooted friar. There lived two dressmakers, sisters, belonging to the flagellant sect. She did not see in Claire's hopeless passion the joy of the flagellant or the self-dramatization of a neurotic girl. If I was a flagellant now, I would don her shirt and up flail.